Welcome back to X4 Foundation. I'm Magican, and last time we did discover some new ships, auxiliary, and that is quite fun. I will use some of the credits to figure out exactly which one I should buy this time. I will eventually buy them all and get those blueprints for it, but I think this time I have a good eye for a pyramid one. What is that? That's a lot of question marks, but it's probably not. There we go. I couldn't find the shipyard there. It takes a little time. I think I will buy this big one. Atlas Vanguard. I think that was it, right? Or it was the other one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? A new mission. A new station. I built a connect boost. Nice. It's like to get these millions in nice and quiet, but when you hear that sound, always look at it. It's always nice to see. It's always some special missions or something like that. Let's just look at this ship here also and get that. You have the units here. That's the main point of these ships, and this has a really good speed. The only thing that it lacks is, of course, hull. This is this one versus this over here, because I think that the Argon is not that really that good compared to this. Has a little bit extra hull. It has bigger storage container. It has less crew, and the travel speed is also a bit less. Also the speed here. So I like it, and all of them has the same turrets. I have not seen any turrets of these that is a bit like more than 4. So if we just take one of these guys up here like I did last time, the Snork, I like the name of this one. It has a good shield, but remember, Teladi shield is better, so you'll get the same effect out of that. Also have a bit here. Crew, it's slower, a lot slower, but it's the same. Like, if you look at it, it has some other docking base, but capacity is the same. So a ranged radar is exactly the same. So I think I will go for the fastest one. There's also the Argon. I will just go through that again. If you're not seeing this, just a bit fast, just one of them. So you have the difference in these races, and you can see here the hull is really not that big, and it's not fast. It has a good cargo storage, use a lot of crew. Its speed is really bad, but the docks is really less. But again, only 4 shields, 4 turrets with 4 shields on. So that's it. So I think I will just go to this station here.
We found something out here.
What? Collect the lockbox. They cannot do that because cavalry ships cannot open lockboxes. Ignore. I will not go for it. It's like it's just a lockbox. I've seen the lockbox a lot in this game here, and that they are not worth it. I can see a little bit of attacking and dangling down here. Look at that. We loses our Vanguard. Look at these. Look at this fleet. It's insane. And this is still working on this. And as I said last time, when these are built, and I repeat, are built totally, I will then put a manager on and get the drones that is needed to protect the stations. Else, I will just let them be. That's my main focus. Down here, you can see there's this Teladi defense platform built with this defense platform, and that's dead. The Teladi one. Or it's because it's not built. It looks like it. Or maybe it's just built. I've not seen it. I've not had focus on that. But that's not this right now. Right now it's over to this one, and I'm going to buy the great name of Atlas. The speed is faster. It has 8 small docks, a lot of crew, not that big container storage. Hull is a little less, but the shield is the same. So I hope that the shield can hold it before anything happens. That's the main reason. It's nice to have different areas to buy things in. So that's what I'm going to do. So Atlas Vanguard. Vanguard is a good name for these ships here. And I should teleport to this, because that's where you have your representative. That's important. You cannot just teleport to the...
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Great. You cannot just teleport to the shipyard. That will not help in any way, because you can only buy the ships there. Representative's office is the way to go. And you have to find it in the different areas, and they are close by. Except one of the places I have talked about a lot. I will just show you before I buy. Over here, where I helped in Manuel Sura, where I helped the Teladi defend this station when it was close to dying, and after the patch everything just went back to normal again. And that's a little bit weird, but I went in with a lot of forces, got these Xenos out, and that's good about, everything's good about that. But as you can see, there's no shipyard in this area. So you will not be able to buy at the shipyards in either Profit Center Alpha, where you have the two Telali shipyard, the small and bigger one, or in 18 billion, where you have also the two shipyards there. It's not in all sectors they have the shipyards both in the same sector. As you can see here, Trinity Sanctum, you have different shipyard type, and the other one is down here in Sacred Relic, and they are a little bit different. That's the Allies of the Word. But rest looks like, if you look at the map, is actually in the same sector. Only allies of the map. So it's not always, but mostly. But the representatives are in the different areas.
It's an honor to see you here.
Let's just buy a blueprint. I will buy a ship blueprint. Atlas Vanguard. Look at the million. That's why I'm only going to buy one. The price here is insane. I like it. It's cheap anyway, because it's so easy to get those billions or millions. In this case, I actually had a billion one time. So let's see here. Acquire manager. It's nice if they acquire manager, but the price for these missions in the beginning is crazy, because you cannot do it, and the price after that for getting the like 300,000 credits is nothing. So that's a no-go for me. It's only your own shipyards and bases you want to have these. Okay, now I should just let it be. Harassed by pirates, I have it to escape, because that has been fixed and it's working. If you choose global orders, you can just say police, we comply, because that's police. Default global response to pirate harassment, escape. Normally I had an attack and all my trading ships attacked, and that's pretty stupid sometimes, and other times it was okay, but mostly not good. So now they escape, and now I do not have the losses of ships by that. You can also see the losses of ships if you go into your personal account again, personal view, and then go on logbook, and then say, let's see here, squad. That we got illegal cargo, drop all, drop all. Here you have that was destroyed. But you also have different credits missions. That's just the missions where we have, like the stations stuff. But upkeep is the one where you can see the difference in how much it costs, how much you get, but also what you lose. Not what it costs, but cost something to build it. General, it's all general, and all squad is just where you get cargoes like the one they asked me of. But this is military. This is the police scanned, 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 and scanned. So it's okay. And all the, and you have of course all. It's just small things I'm just going through again, as I did in the beginning. I did not know anything about it. I just jumped into it, accepting my information of X3. I still think X3 has the most. You feel like it's bigger. Even that Ecosoft say these sectors are actually bigger than the other ones. Yeah, but there's same amount of stations and everything like it in, and I feel like it's less. I would like 300, 400 sectors. That is actually what I would like, and a really complex economy and build. But it's also difficult to get all to work right. But I would like 15 sectors with only these xenon and areas where you cannot go into xenon areas because they have like a force shield they have built, and then you have to find a mission to break down that force shield, and yeah, something like that. So they are smart. But right now I just have to go to my ship again. And I can actually not remember where it was. Where did it came from?
Awaiting orders.
Oh. Okay, that's our trading. It's now only the trading saying. I think that's really nice. That's not all the other ships saying it. So that is different and that's special. Okay, let's see. I can find it because my ships has this Nemesis Sentinel. Grind exchange. There we go. Because it's called SUM8A899. That's the one I boosted and remember. So let's just teleport to that. And you can also see it's a different sector than the rest of them. That's the way you can
Entering system. Unholy
and he's there,
retribution.
and he's coming there. Okay, great. That was also these. I could not remember where it was, but you also have different areas and different areas to view where you are. I could just follow this mining ship.
Can I help?
Yeah, please.
Goodbye.
Please let me take the chair here. I also thought it was too easy to get credits here in this game. To begin with, I'm like more favorite of 100 credits and nowhere to go. Just mostly I'm in favor of being on a station. Nope, that's the wrong one. Being on a station or being on a maybe Earth. Like you do not have anything. You work with dishes, and then you have to build up from that, and you're going to do a lot of stuff, or maybe go in a flight simulator or something to build that. Help them to get information about that reaction time or something. Get a job, and then get the credit to buy the smallest ship possible, and then build from there. That is actually
Entering
what I would like.
system. Trinity Sanctum.
Okay, where is it? Where's the red ship? No, okay, it's gone. Unfortunately, it's gone. Okay, that's a little bit weird. I will not get any credits for it. Reward high energy catalyst. Yeah, that is no go. Like, we have so many of them, so why get that? Okay, one thing I have to do now. You can see I'm sliding because I'm in the... As I did that, I just went through this system here. Now I'm just going to correct this a little bit. But what I'm doing now is I'm actually going to get the Venture to venture mode. That's also important. I have to remember to do this, else I will not get all those good stuff I'm looking for.
Entering system. Grand exchange.
And last time I also showed you, or not time before, where you could go and get your illegal goods. As you saw down in the bottom left corner, it said you had illegal goods for this area. You can actually store them at Bozo. Here, let's see if there's changed it. Success chance low. That's wrong. I've used the same ship all the time and I've not had any problems. Where success chance was high, I had like 2 times, 3 times, and then it was gone. This one is always coming back. So they have to fix that. They've not fixed that. Maybe I should write that on the forum. I have been active also. I've using the GOG version, wrote about the I've been playing this game type since Beyond the Frontier. So I wrote that they have changed the gigabyte on the save on the GOG Galaxy to double, as I wrote to them and said, okay, you cannot save the games because it's too big. So they changed that. I wrote that to Microsoft, and Microsoft wrote back information, thank you for that, and then put that in their system. So that's nice to do that sometimes to help them get things up, and also of course it helps me to be able to save these games. But I'm not playing with any autosave, so it's most like when they save after I've saved this. But you have this and Science Laboratory, that was the one I had to look after. And let's see, okay. And right here, access safe deposit storage. I have not seen other places, I've not searched for them, so. And I just put one thing in last time, I just want to see if it's still there. It is, Spacefly Caviar. And I could put in a lot of other things, but I'm not sure why. We should have this when you have it on yourself. Only thing is illegal stuff. But when I get illegal stuff, I transfer right away out, or just venture out on in my spacesuit. So let's just go back to this place where we have our now it's a Sentinel. Let's just transport to that, and then I'm gonna build this auxiliary ship.
Entering system. Trinity
Sometimes
Sanctum.
I go off in the, not in the deep end, but I go off a lot of things. I want to go do one thing, and then I figure out there's something else to do. Okay. And when you trade, you also get a different relationship with the races. Last time I saw, I got one more at the Alliance of the Word, and Argon Republic is still 28, but Argon Federation is 30. That's the only one right now I had. Oh, Teladi has run up to 30. I did not see that. We had some issues, or the fleet had some issues up here to help them, right up here in Modern 04. There was a lot of friendly fire. That was probably, yeah, that's just what happens, of course. But that meant that I was down to 29 and really down in the level. It takes a long time to get to 29 to 30. That's a big difference. But I really like the way they have made this, the missions, the setup in UI much better, and also that I can like look at the fleets only. It's like, wow, great, I can see the fleets. The only thing is, I've not shown you this, but it's like you can just see everything up here. Station ships, station subordinates, fleets, unassigned ships, ships with inventory, and deployables. But my problem is I cannot just see the fleets. I can only use this to see, oh, if I lost a ship. But I need to go in and say, oh, let's see it all. Because when I look at my fleets, mostly, it's because I need them to get another ship. because it's lacking one. But the good thing what they did is they put the fleets and the unassigned ships, like fleets first and then unassigned ship. That is brilliant, because you really need that. I just showed this some, and they thought it was pretty strange and like it's like work. No, it's not like work. It's really fun to transfer ships around, and oh, I did have another one there, and get them, build everything up from the bottom. That's why I like to have like making dishes, like in a game, to get the gold or the credits in this situation for building a ship and then going out. So you're building up from bottom. If they did that, that would be crazy. For some, they could maybe make one of these, and then you can have to build up. That's also why I like the games like Genghis Khan, Nobunaga, mostly Band of Ancient China. You build something up, you're nothing, and then build up. That's Koi games, if you do not know what those are. Some of you probably know. And now it's time to go in and build ships. I should have it now, the XL. And you can see here, Atlas Vanguard, because we got the blueprint. And I can also just press high press, but that's not what I'm going to do. It's just for viewing. That's why I always take this just to view what you can. I'm always micromanaging stuff. I want all around. I could also use the travel, as you can see the travel here. But all around gives you a better speed, maximum, and also acceleration is better too. And you get boost speed a little bit better also. So you lose a little bit in the transfer, like 100, but you get so much in maneuverability. Well, not maneuverability, because that's down here, but acceleration, it can just go a little bit around faster. And then of course you need Telari shields. That's what I said about. It's important. Telari shields is the best, and Paranid engines is the best, and Argon stuff by weapons, turrets, everything like that. Thrusters, it's always the same all around. You can see the difference here. This is maneuverability. That's important, of course. And the shield generators, that's Telari too. It's shield, shield, shield. And then you can see we're up to the same shield as we saw with the other Telari ships. Instead of 233, you get 284. And waiting orders, I hope it's I will just go out and see. I didn't see it. I just want to see and confirm that it's only my transport ships saying that. So let's see if that's right. Oh, there we go, logbook. Trading M. I'm not sure that is the what. No, I did not see that then. No. Okay, that was a little sad. I should have taken it right away. I just said no to see it, because now I have to start all over, but I have not done anything really. It's like I'm not trusting them still. That is only the right one we get information about, and not something like they cannot dock, and I don't care. Okay, we got that all around. Telari shield, and remember, not MK1 but MK2 shields. Of course it costs them more. It costs more, that's the way, but you have to build you up the stations to have all what you need in the station, and I do that. I had some issues, especially advanced electronics, but when you build like around 200 500 ships, that I did, it gonna cost. Okay, here I did do this, and then it has no weapons, but it has turrets. Remember to use the biggest shield. Sometimes just do this, so I have the shields on, and also remember to look if there's a number 2 there. Normally I do not go through all the details, I'm just doing it, but if you're new to this game because of the patch and someone told you about it, then I just want to show you. The bolts are really good. It's like machine gun. It's really good, but the beam I think is the best, because it nearly always hits, especially when it's turrets. it's computerized. They're pretty good at it. And remember, down here you can get 2. You can also have the missiles, and that's one I've been doing, because you can have the tracking missiles, and remember, use the Argon as their best, because it's just a little bit better than the rest. And do that, and then I also want to have, where's the other one? I have also bought dumbfire. Where's that? Where's the Argon dumbfire? There it, that is. Just, I thought it was close to each other. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. And then you remember it has to have missiles on the ship. So here I go, and I did bring in the beam, and I could take the gun, but I'm not. I'm gonna take another beam here. The bolt gun is mostly for ships. It can also have, if you have like 15 or 20, if they make one of those kind of ships, like really destroy really big, huge battleships or something like that, and they will have 15 or 20 turrets, then just put in a lot of bolts also on that. I think that's a good thing. Okay, now everything is built. You can see that with the white, when the white is all the way to the line. If I just did this is just a shield, and this is just one of them. You can see the difference, and then you just click, then it's activated. So that's the turret software. With these big ships, I want to have the best. Police scanner, tracking, trading software. I like them to be a little bit faster, even that the container storage is a little less. So this is also a good one. Look at the crew here. I would like to have a lot of service crews on board, 200. And then we have some Marines, and I will also always take one off. Why is that? Because if you want someone to transport a manager, something like bigger person to a station where you have to build one new station, you have a level 5 manager, then you will always be able to take another ship, bring them on. Else you have to fire them, and then you fire the captain. You can just so it's much easier just to level, at least take one down. So that's the way it is. And this is the one with, it's not that big of storage, even that you can bring in a lot of units and stuff like that, but this should be more maneuverable, faster, and that I'm going for this time. And then you can see here, I'm not going to build all this at all, but you can see what we're lacking. Down here, it's hull parts, only hull parts right now, but I will just go a little bit more up. Now it starts my antimatter converters, and then engine parts. You can see the difference. So it means what I have on my station, and advanced electronics is not a problem at all anymore. Hull parts is, but it's not really. We produce a lot of hull parts, so I put a lot of them in the station instead. So that is the difference. Here you can just change it and add it again, but it's just, you can also see the estimated build time. It's not really something they can figure out, because I have just so many right now, and now they can see exactly what we need. Let me just build 5 of them. I like these kind of, you can see here what we are choosing, and that is a lot 5. Maybe I should just make 1 or 2, because these are not the biggest ones. These are just good to have, but let's build 5. There we go. And then you can go in, and then you can go in and say, let me show you the build storage. Okay. Yeah. Ship wanted. Okay, drone components. Okay, these parentheses I'm not really focused on, but that is attack Colossus. Ship has 0, wanted 97. Maybe it's maybe for the build, how much it costs to build. Attack Colossus, maybe a mining ship. I'm not sure. I've actually no idea. Or maybe it's what it has on it. I have said the ship should, in global, if you look at the global, I'm just changed the view here. For the man and global orders. That's the blacklist you can see here. I just have to click 2 times sometimes. I had to say setting for automatic resupply is low. Well, maybe I should set it as medium. It was off at the beginning, but I think medium. Why not? Right when I have all these in the beginning, I will also set it low because none, because you do not have the resources for it. But right now, I should have the resources, and I really do not 100% understand what the resupply is. What are they resupplying when you have this automatic on? I would like also to have the biggest ship of these auxiliary. So with the biggest load, but as you saw, the difference is not that much. It's only 4,800 more. And the speed is really bad compared to the other ones. So it's 4,800 more on that one. 3,400, 34.8. Let's see here. And in the long run, I run all the ships. 29 is the same as you saw the one I just got. It's a bit fast, of course, because the load is not that big. And let's look at this one. Okay, maybe it's to me it's saying that, but there we got the same type, but it's the other one we had, and I really like it. It's only the crew that's really high on these pyramid ships. The other one I was even higher, but that does not matter for me. That's just credits, and it's not credits I'm thinking about. 40 to, let's just say minimum, that's 23. I could also say something else. Atlas is 20 million, just as standard. And that's Sentinel. I've really not looked at credits. Vanguard. That's only 9 million. Why is that big of difference at the credit office here? That I do not know. I've not looked at this. Not look at the price. That is a big difference. Why is that such a huge difference? That I do not know. It's slower. It has bigger container, but then I have to look at the maybe the Argon versus that. This is the big one. That only costs 9 million. That's a little bit of a mystery. Maybe you can explain that. I cannot right now. Let's see. That's only 7. Okay, what about the Talati here? They only cost 6. But look at the storage container. It's a lot less on these ones. Have one more medium dock. What about the other one? The last one here. Of the Talati over here. So the most expensive is the Sentinel. That's the stock for the pyramid. 30,000. That's a little bit different. That's 5 more, but the price is 24 million. That's nothing. And that's only 8 million. It's such a huge difference. But let's look down here. I've actually not looked down here if you can buy extra large. No, that's just the builder. And that was a pretty cheap builder. What about up here? If they have someone... That's the Alliance of the Word. No, they do not. But they have a lot of SS small ships. So that is a mystery. I need to figure out how much it costs to, and on that one you can actually go. That's a representative is actually on the station here. I'm curious. I need to figure out what the blueprints for that cost. Why is this like
system? Holy vision.
And you can see down in the left bottom corner that I have space protected and I have some inventory. Maybe they will change that later. You cannot run around with these goods on yourself, else you will be captured by police on the station. I do not know. It's just a thought I had.
Hello.
Hello. I also like you can see the stars, how good they are. Right.
It's an honor to see you here.
Maybe they have like a sign here, how good you are. Okay, blueprint, ship, Atlas Sentinel. The price is not that much different. 141, I think it was 127 in the other place. But it is
Awaiting
cheaper.
orders.
Oh, awaiting orders. Atlas L, that's fine. That's perfect. It's only the ships I really want them to say that they actually have some. There's also station building I need to do. But okay, 141. I have to stick to my plan now. I can look at the ship later. After this. $141. Let's go to this. And I can teleport because I have ships on the station. That's why I can teleport to them.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
You need to have ships on them. What I know. Maybe they changed that. But I have ships on all these small ships that I just have the ability to transport to. And now they just made that you can transport to the stations.
It's an honor to see you
Okay,
here.
let's show blueprints, ships. Yeah, I only got the owned. But I think it was 127 million. I will look at that recording, but it's not that big difference. It's like 20-30 million. That's not on a blueprint. So I need to figure out why is that so expensive. That is quite crazy. And of course I have my ship here. Teleport 2, thank you. And in the beginning of this game here, normally you had like problems with different ships where the door always opened up where the gun ran through it. It was really irritating with that noise all the time. But this ship here is really nice. You only got these two and no one extra to walk around and irritate you with that noise there. But let's look at the shipyard. They still got 247 credits in, and you can just choose this one if you are looking at what you're doing right on them. If you can look exactly on the station, then you will of course see it. If you are outside the area here, then you can just choose property owned and then you can find it. But this only shows you exactly what's in your screen. So that's why it's easier. Dock ships, that's fine. But let's look at ships in construction. Okay. 4 ships is already constructed. The last one is not. And I do not know why it's just stopped when they are finished. That is a little bit, for me, odd. But they're building a habitat module. Look at that. You can actually see here 10%, and these are still in production. So now the first Teladi has, and I should have done that. I should have just take one Argon, one Teladi, and one Paramid. Why is that? I will show you why. Okay, I have to change the... I do not like them to be active, these, but I will show you here. It's down here, workforce is changed. Because then we'll start to use the workforce right away. It takes time until the next type of workers will come and join. So if you activate them right away, it will take a longer. Instead of I'm building like 5 of the same, it will take a longer time for the next one. So activate them by building 1 each if you're building this big as I am, and then they're just arriving, the different Teladi, Paramid and Argon, and then you can start building the last 4. I actually have 6 on each. That's why I had that going. And now they are arriving here at the Teladi, but it was the latest one. I have to look at non-strop oil, soya husk, and especially medical supplies, because all of them are using medical supplies, of course. So that's just the way it is. I can also see the manager accounts, and remember, you can see how much it grows, but I think it's a little bit weird because just sometimes it gives a lot of credits back to my account like this. So yeah, I just want them to have what they need. It's like it says they need about 750 million. So that's, yeah, they only got 200 and something. But remember, this time you can also, as I did last time, or the first recording of these 2.0 patch, buy cargo drones, the blueprints for them. Remember to do that. That's a really good thing to do. Let's look at ships in construction. Okay, they're building something else. That's good. They're really building a lot of ships, and that's needed. Let's just look at overview here. I normally look at overview to feel out if you have enough of these resources, but there's another way to look at them for now. This is what I was talking about. It was saying that minimum recommended budget is 655 million, but I should do that, but it's always changing it itself, so I will just let it be. Here I have so many, I can just scroll down and see what we are building now. You cannot see the time on it before it starts. Here you can see the time. It's like 29 minutes for 13, so it's like a little over half an hour, 40 minutes around that, a little bit less. So you can see how long I need to prepare for what I need to have in the storage. Here I really look for different things. I'm like thinking I'm actually explaining everything, but I've made over 180 recordings, but it's like a new patch, new things, so this is not new. But I also look at the storage levels. That's really important, especially on advanced electronics. Look at that. And I'm also going for last week like that, or last day, to see the difference, and you see it looks really good. And here it is growing. I was a little bit worried there looking last day. Antimatter, okay, that is going down, but it is going up. But I hope it's because I bought ships now. As you saw before, if I bought too many, that will be a problem. I hope that's it. Else I need to figure out to buy something or build some more. Okay, that's why I built the ships. Maybe Claytronic, you can see the increase there is really good. Drone components going down. but it's not a problem. It's maxed out. Energy cells, I would like it to grow or fall a little bit, because we have over 1.4 million. But it should not fall on a regular basis. It's just be equal to what we have. Okay, engine parts, and then still probably because of the big ships I bought or make. Fuel coils. Okay, it's going down all the time. Oh, not really. It's just also the storage levels of how much storage we have. Maybe that gives me a good idea. They are also talking about that you can actually move your shipyard if you want to do that. Why I think it's really good in the middle, but you could probably move it, and as not the shipyard but your own station. But as I got my shipyard with this, then it's quite good. Let's see here. Look at the ships here. You can see the different types now. Personal, captain. Not a good captain. I could change that. That's a better captain. Storage wares. You can see I can actually hull parts 2. Okay, let me try to take one of these and then do this, and then where's the station? I can only have 127 advanced capacitive, advanced electronics 12, energy cells, missile components, smart chips, weapon components. Yeah, but what about buildings? Hull parts 2? Okay, I could have a lot more. But I can only have 1100. And my bigger ships can have a lot more than that. So I'm not sure about this resupplying thing. Maybe the resupplying thing is only like... Okay, I can have a lot of different things, but resupplying things probably just... standard stuff. I need to figure out what this is. These smart chips. Weapon components only 4. Maybe it's resupplying the stations. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Get supplies. Supply other ships. I did just say okay, what's going on here? Okay, we are just redrawing a lot. Maybe it's just supplying, it's just going to get supplies from different areas, but why not get it from my own area here? Why is this happening? What are you doing? And then they say execute trade, drones, hull parts. Okay, they are going to buy these things at these different places here. Tilati Weapons Factory, Smart Chip Factory. And then fly 2, please. It's okay that they do this, get supplies, but I would like them to get supplies from my own station here. Right? That's really... Because if I should type all of this in, that's pretty stupid. It takes too long just to go in and supply this. And I would like to have it maximum out. I'm still not sure what they're going to use this for. You cannot build stations with it. You can maybe supply some of the ships, but it's a resupplying ship, but still. I'll try to do that. Look at this. This is taking too long already. Okay, I was close to... I would just do it right. All of it. 2. Why 2 hull parts? I have no idea. Okay. There we go. You can see it's easier just to press the button, but I would like them to get it from my own ship, like get it from your own shipyard or something like that. Smart ships. And then we can have 4. But I did choose all of them, so it's not full. Even that I did this. 4, I can have a little bit extra. Let's see if I missed something. 124, right? 1239. 4,951. It looks right. Everything looks right. 4. Okay, I can also have building drone, cargo drone. Let's take... Okay, this is really nice. You can I can just take one of... Oh, I can have a lot more. Repair drone. I could give this to the stations. Okay, I can actually have 100 drones on board too. But let's confirm this. I will change wares that many times. And this one, let's just press get supplies, and then after that, fly to... Okay, I lost a lot of credits for that, but not a lot. But that's the way we should go for it. But I would like to see why we have problems with different areas. Down here, I have no manager at all, but it is, as you can see, my sector. The one thing is that I do not understand why I am in control, not in control, but as you can see these defense here, and they are contested, but if I lose this, or they will get it, I think, or if I beat all of this, they will get it. Why I'm saying that is because up here, see they got this. I have a lot of these. Okay, 2 of them has arrived. And it will be the same there. And why is that? It goes down here. Look how much I got. Got 7 of them. 7. They got 1 that's not really built. And who is it? Holy Order Pontifex contested. Because it's contested, because it's actually Xenon space. That's why. I got a lot of ships in here. I have a lot of things going on. Okay, can I collect Lockbox? Maybe I should change the name on these and then say collect lock, and then I ask it to collect it. I like that you can do that now. So it'll be always be the top here. Maybe I should just change the name so it'll always be in the bottom. I think that will actually be better. So I will say X. There we go. So it will always be in the bottom. And then I will always be able to figure something out. Right now I'm actually quite curious. I should do this. Because last time it just destroyed it. Now
Entering system. Faulty logic.
I would like to see if it does that again. Or it's Bandalina. I thought first it was Bandana. I was like, what? How good are you as a pilot? Okay. Cannot show me. Captain. Okay, it's only 2 skills. Okay, let's... We are getting closer. Last time he just shot it. Now I'd like to see if he can collect it. And if he just shoots at it again, I will try to take another one. And then I will do something else. I will not jump into the ship. But I will just stay away from it. He just shot it. Again. But did you get anything on board? The question is, do you have capacity? No, fuel capacity 0, storage 0. They didn't care about that. I do not know why. Normally you go out, but let's just let myself transport back to my ship here. It's the same happened last time with me where I tried to get him to get it. So I will try
system. Trinity Sanctum.
to ask one of the other captains if I can find some that can see a lockbox somewhere to just get it. Okay, look at this. He's just going around and shooting at these. It's actually a good captain. The morale is not that good. I know why. What are you doing? Okay, you're going back now. That's not a bad idea. They are following them. I could just show that, tell them not to follow and stuff like that, but it's okay. But I would like to see if there's any lockbox in the area. And maybe my fighters cannot pick up the lockbox. It has to be the transporters. Again, I'm not sure. And the transporters do not have guns on board. They only got turrets. Okay, now another bigger information here. Full capacity after planned trades. Graphene, okay. They got, look at that, 40 graphene. That's also a little bit weird. They say they will fix the economy next time. Maybe they should also fix that, not just buying for 40 and then move on, but look at the whole sector like we are and see if they can buy something a little bit better. Okay, I'm just looking for a lockbox now. To see if that's someone or somewhere we can get a free one. I know it's a little bit special to look at this. Of course it's new. But I would like to just gather one of these lockboxes without me being the cockpit. Maybe that's a problem. It's not me in control, but yeah, I'm not sure that will work, but it's a test. We need to test it. And these are still going on here. And we have Ace, our best pilot. Oh, he's not our best pilot, but I like the name. And his is at 4, but it's not like at 5. He's been here at 4 a long time. But let's just continue that. That's a good training round, if training area. If not, that's a crack. Just get in with 10, 15. 15 maybe best. And then get a little less later on when it's all done. And then they jump out with some extra fighters. And then they take them down. And they will not die. You can see I have a buzzer down here. Another mission complete. 7 million. Nice. They are really working there. I do not have to be in the same area. Going back to this area again. As you can see, I have a buzzer. It's actually a little bit damaged. But see the low shield, and has not been problematic for a long time. So remember that. That's a good place to go and get some experience. If you have some good names you like. This is not a good name, but like Ace Ventura there. That's a nice name. I want him to control one of the big ships. So you can do that. Okay, I would like to find one of these lockboxes. That will be...
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Harassed by pirates? No, I will not do anything here. I would like to get information if I lose a ship. A transport ship. Go in and make it like, okay, if I lose a transport, give me information. If I lose a fighter, do not. Something like that. I have when they are under attack, and that's okay. But I also want to have when I lose it instead of just red down where I'm not looking. I cannot find a lockbox. Not really. In the beginning I saw lockboxes all where I traveled. All the places I traveled to. But here... Oh, that's a wreck, yeah. I've been in it. It was okay, but not giving off anything at all. So the wreck is right here, Nobila's Fortune. Number 2, that's a wreck you can actually fly to, and then you can take your... I have done it all, I cannot really remember what recording, and then you can go in and there's some missions where you have to shoot different parts to open different doors, and then you can get some loot. The loot was pretty disappointing, but yeah. Also, I've done all the missions with the station where I have to visit them and open up and activate them. Data vaults, they're called. And I didn't get anything, really, except congratulations. I hope they will bring it on later on. You have to have every data vault and then bring it on. I used a lot of time on it because I didn't have not much to do, so I said, okay, let's go for the data vaults. and that was tough. There was hours where I didn't get anything and just fly around, but it was okay. I tried to search all sectors that I used a lot of time on. It's mapped in all my recordings. Should have all the most of the data vaults recorded. I cannot find any lockbox here. No, I do not care right now about that now. But next time I find a lockbox, I should go and look at it with a ship, and I should not be in it. Else that's a bug. Shooting it. Or maybe they're just shooting. It should say I cannot carry it or do not have any guns like it does with the transporters you see. Okay. I'm just gonna build something while these are doing this. Look at that. They're still working. But I would like to build a little bit more storage. And you can see here, I can just click so you do not have all that light there. Container storage. As you can see, I've tried to build it quite nicely with different areas here. No. Copy module is red. I can bring it like this, but it's just on the edge here. You can see that's no more room. Then I have to build it up here like this way up. And why I want to copy it is because I have so many. There we go. So many missiles on it. Look at that. That's why. Okay, that was stupid. I just cancelled all of it. But I only did one, so it's okay. There we go, one. One of these I want to build. There we go. So it still looks fine. Like this. That's a storage. I'm just building one out on each. Come on, the right. There we go. Let's move the other way here. There we go. There we go. And then another one here. It's a little bit more difficult for this side here. the right one? Yes, it is. And let's just get that over there. Copy sequence. Those two, you see that? You can do that. So you copy two, but it's a little bit difficult to hold on to them. Nope, that was wrong. Let's just confirm. If I said cancel, I would have been moved away from it. Here, copy module. There we go, that's perfect. And this. Copy module. There we go. So now this is done. As you can see here, the good thing is I've changed so it's not all the same. It's container, liquid, container, and then we got solid. So already there, it's good. And let's just confirm that. There we go. What's doing it? What's happening here? Oh, a new mission for building a new station. What do you yeah, one smart chip. That's cheap.
I'm not telling you.
I will of course go there and build it. It's not because I lack the millions, but in the long run, we will. If I'm not.
Can I help?
Yeah, please.
Goodbye.
Nemesis. Sentinel.
Please move. And this should not take that long. It's that close to us. But now it's starting to build. And why do I build more containers? The containers is really important, mostly because if you have too little space, then yeah, then you have too little space to produce your goods in. And that's why I do not want the energy to use all of them. Let's just get a little closer. This should be done in 2 minutes or something. This should be fast when you only got one. Let's just... It normally says cling. I'm not sure I need to be this close anymore, but I think I have to still. But the sound like saying cling is gone. Okay. Let's just look at it. 333, no problem. Dock, smart chips, and storage container 37,000. That is an easy one. 2, 3, less, 3, less, 3, and remove. Okay, it was easy. Yeah, it is easy. Great. Buy license, cling, and that should be okay. Continue. Unlike the dock. There we go. The cheapest one. There we go. And smart chips. There we go. And container storage. It has to be medium. There we go. Wire medium. I'm not going to do anything there. I'll just show wire medium because it has 100,000, and a normal one, small one, like this, has 25,000, and it wants 37,000. What? Okay, it is there. Great. Assign hire builder. That's a close one there. Great. And the price just cost a lot to build still. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to ask, what do you need? Claytronic, hull parts, engine cells. You can see I can do that with 2 ships again. So it's not that difficult. So it's just 572 1142 and then 2091. So I will just bring one of my transport. Oh, something happened here. I lost a ship. Yeah, that's a fighter. It's okay. Here we go. That's a good ship. Hull parts. 291. And maybe I can have the energy cells on this too. I can. 1142. Let's just take that. And then the minion will just drop in at the account, and that's a good thing. Do not have to do that much, and it will be these. Oh, you see what it lacks? That is actually quite nice now. See the parentheses, what it exactly lacks. So if I did not know that, then I could... Okay, that's starting to get a little bit easier instead of writing everything down. I did not really see that last time. Maybe too fast there. Okay, and then after that, it has to go back here and fly to. And then we got 572. I actually like this music in the background. I've just shut it a little bit down because it was so loud in around the first 15 recordings or something. 572 of Claytronic. There we go. And let's just deliver it at the station. And you can see, that's nice. Then that will be done. I don't have to do anything more than that. And then the 6 million will arrive at the account. That is so nice. Okay, I can just get up. And let him fly. But I think that will be it for this time. I just have to make sure that my ships are back. They are not. What are they doing? Okay, they're still filling up. Filled after planned. They're not getting... Drones, 100. You can see that. Deployables. That's the same. A little bit unsure about the units there. I need to figure that out too. But it's nice to see all this. It's getting easier to play this game. It is. But I would like some ships that I can... like flying equipment dock, something like that. But I'll just say thank you for watching this time. Next time I will continue looking at those auxiliary ships and maybe even buy the expensive one or figure out what they are. I'm not really that sure. But I'm still building the big station, the mega station I call it, and I will still go after the credits, of course. We need that. Always be at top of those things we need to buy. And hopefully we'll get some control of the sectors. But thank you for watching and see you next time.